Welcome to another episode of Lucas Live. I am your host, Lucas Tyndale. Excited to be here with you guys again today. You guys, we have some great guests coming on today. I always say that, right? I'm never like, we got some terrible guests. We have some amazing guests coming on today. Today, we're going to be talking specifically about health and wellness. It's that time of year. It's a good time of year to be talking about health and wellness. It's always a good time to be talking about health and wellness here on the show. I'm excited to share something coming to people who, especially in the local area here in Canton, Ohio, or in the surrounding areas, because we have people coming from all over to this amazing event that we're going to be talking about here today. Make sure you share this broadcast. If you're watching live or by replay, I'm going to go share it because we're live on my Lucas Live Media Facebook page. We're live on my Lucas Tyndale LinkedIn and Facebook page, YouTube page. And I'm going to go ahead and share the broadcast as well. We are live right now. We are live to my Facebook and my Lucas Live Media page, so I'm already there. Okay, we're already good. All right, we're already live. So we're excited about everybody who's going to be joining us here today. You guys, make sure you tell somebody about it. I want to thank everybody who's been supporters of Lucas Live. You guys know it started around this time 3 years ago. For people who are close to me, you know that this is a special time of year for me as I lost my dear mother, Miss Vivian Rosetta Tyndale, on March 26, 2020. And that was the catalyst to me starting Lucas Live. It was just a few days later that I hit go live. And I told this story 1,000 times, but I will never tell it enough. You know, I just felt like God was telling me to go live and go live, right? The words are spelled the same, but he was saying you have to go live. You know, you have to live your life. You have to share who you are and what you've learned, even from my mother, the many things that my mother has taught me. And I felt like I hadn't really, I don't know if I had really done that. And I felt like my mom was such a wonderful person that maybe people didn't always get to know her. So I thought, I'm going to go live and I'm going to live this. I'm going to be bold and brave and start something new. And I'm going to start a show. And I didn't know that it was a podcast or a live show, or I didn't know what to call it. I was just figuring it out. And it really grew into something special. And it's been dedicated from day one to my mother, Vivian Rosetta Tyndale. And it will always be dedicated to her and to her legacy and to the love she's given me and to all that she instilled in me. So I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. Thank you, our producer, Amanda Jean Dukes. Thank you for being here. She shared the broadcast already. If you're here, make sure you share the broadcast. We appreciate that. My cousin Christina Sanders, thank you so much for your love and support. Always jumping in, always jumping on. She said, "You're going live. I'm coming. I'm going to be there," right? That's just what it is. That's my cousin. She fights for me, too. She'll fight for me. Don't nobody mess with me. That was when we was kids. When we were kids growing up, we were in a little bit of a rougher area. She's a couple months older. That's what it was, right? So she would hop on her tricycle and she would fight for me. That's all y'all need to know. That's all y'all need to know. That's my girl. Shout out to my lovely wife, Corrine Marie. Welcome to the broadcast. Glad you're here. Thank you for your love and support. We're going to be displaying a video that she produced to help in support of the great events that we're going to be talking about today. So you guys stay tuned for that. She did some wonderful work on that. I appreciate the support there. So wonderful. We're going to see that coming soon. Jaysha Lily, welcome. So glad to have you as always. Thank you for your support. Anybody else jumping on, feel free to say hello in the comments. I know sometime you want to watch a live broadcast and you're like, I don't really want to jump in here and interact. That's okay. But if you want to say hello, we like to say hello to you guys. We want to appreciate our audience and thank you guys for being here. So don't be shy about, jumping in and saying hello. We appreciate you guys being here. I think I'm going to adjust how our comments are scrolling down. I mean, that's a cool effect. But I'm like, do I want them always to fly in like that? I don't know. Let's have them fly in left to right. Let's make that adjustment live. Let's do that. Thank you guys. All right. So who did I see? Charlotte Starcher. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. Glad you are here. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. Appreciate that. Throw that share it on there. Let us know if you shared the broadcast. We appreciate that. That matters. That gets more people watching. We know we have a wonderful group of people who watch by replay. But we'd love for you guys to be here live to engage with us and to talk to our great guests, to ask your questions as well live with us here on the broadcast. Again, wherever you're watching from, maybe you're somebody who's watching on LinkedIn. Hello. You may be somebody who's done business with me, who I've worked with, who I work with now, a business, a company, someone who's like, you saw me like this maybe virtually or in person. I hope you felt that energy. A lot of times I travel all over the country and have the great opportunity to work with businesses all over the country. And people always like, you have so much energy. And I'm like, I know. I got this special coffee. No, it's not in the coffee. It's just in me because I really love people. And I tell people that all the time. I love people. I love engaging people. I love talking to people. I love sharing with people. And it just energizes me. And so even doing a show where I'm talking to a camera, talking to a screen, I'm energized by the thought that we're going to make an impact, and talking to you guys, and you guys are going to learn something new and learn something about some other great people here on the show. So I'm excited about it today. So I thank you guys for being with us today and always. We have some other exciting things coming out. Some new sponsorships coming soon. Some cool things. If you're interested in sponsoring Lucas Live, let me know. Our guests today are actually sponsors as well, who are huge supporters. Not just they're supporting us in many ways. I should just say, just people who've always been in our corner, who's always shown love and support, who's put not just finances behind it, but just love, encouragement, support. And I just can't say enough. So when my guests today call, whenever they call, whatever they need, it's like, let's figure out how to make it happen because they're just my people. You know how some people just your people? They may not have been born your people. They may not have been, birthed as your people, but they're your people. You're like, these are my people. There's something about them that makes them family to me. So they are family to me. And I'm excited to share and celebrate with them today. So we are going to get into the show here. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining. Some of you are on my personal page. Some of you are on Lucas Live Media. We did go live to both of those Facebook pages, so the audience may be a little split. If you want to go over to Lucas Live Media, I'm guessing that's where the majority of people will be. But you may be watching from YouTube or LinkedIn or wherever you're watching from. Just check us out. Just make sure you guys come a little closer and check us out. All right. So we are glad to have you. I got a guest calling in live. I would answer. I normally answer this live. This is my guy, Dave Woods. I don't know. Dave Woods calls me while I'm live on air. Dave Woods, we're live on air. What do you call it? What's up? What's happening? Hello. Hey. What's up, man? We live. Wait a minute. I done got through. He done got through. You done called. You're the fifth caller. What's going on, man? We got Dave Woods here live. Keena and Dave Woods, my good friends, they call it. I think they might be able to hear y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear Dave? You on the phone? What's going on, my man? What's happening?
Hey, I'm good, my brother, man. I'm just trying to call in Lucas Live Entertainment, man, see what's going on with you.
Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. Glad you called. You and your wife are the only people who can just call in, and I just answer live on the show. I don't even know what I just do it. I don't even ask any questions. I just answer the phone. I'm like, they calling, they must need me. So what's going on, my man? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good?
Yeah, man. We down here in Florida, man, enjoying a few of these nice rays today.
Okay.
And, yeah, man, you was on my mind. Actually, I was calling you to see what your schedule looking like, because I might have a little opportunity for
business is popping off live on air, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. He tried to drop a bag in my lap. Okay. We're going to shut the show down. He tried to drop a bag in my lap. I got to go catch Okay, let's not let everybody in. We're going to finish this later. Thank you guys for being here. All right, my man, I'm going to call you as soon as the show is over. I'm calling you.
All right, praise God.
All right, man. Take care. All right, Dave. All right, we love you. All right, take care. All right, Dave Woods calling in live. You never know. You never know what's going to happen here on Lucas Live. He's trying to drop a bag in your lap. That's always fun. All right, so welcome. I see you guys. Who else jumping in? Carlton Williams, what's going on, my man? Thanks for jumping in. What's up? Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Miss Judy Pledger Williams, I love you. Thank you so much for your love and support. As always behind us, always cheering us on, always checking us out. Thank you guys so much. Hey, listen, Shahidra's here. She's in the comments. She might just be somebody you're about to see in here in just a minute. Yeah, we do live stuff. We're going to have callers. I actually have a whole setup to take live callers. If you guys would like us to have a show with live callers call in, let me know in the chat. Let me know if you guys think it would be cool to do a show with live callers, because I have the functionality set up right here, right now. Like, we could really do that. So we're going to see what happens. We'll see if we do that in the future. See if live calling is going to be a thing. Our Amanda, our producer, is saying that's hilarious. I'm glad she wasn't like, what is that nonsense? We didn't plan that. All right, it wasn't on the plan, Amanda. It wasn't on the show flow, but we did it. My Aunt Gloria, hello, hello, hello. So glad to have you here. Hello. My Aunt Gloria is my mother's sister, right? And my Aunt Gloria sent our family group message. She sent us this beautiful message that I I cried the rest of the day. It was all your fault. It was a beautiful message. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and thank you so much for leading us in our family and sharing love with us and all that you do. So thank you so much to my Aunt Gloria. It was so touching what she shared with us. It was very very special. So thank you so much, Miss Phyllis. What's going on? Glad to have you here. Thank you for jumping in. So glad you're watching. I miss you, Miss Phyllis. Thank you for your love and support. I get all your messages. I appreciate it. Dave Wood. Yeah, Dave, I was really live. He thought I was playing. Dave didn't know I was really live. I'm like, he must know. Okay, Dave. Yes, Dave, we was live. They could hear you. We was on the show. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's go. Shahidra says, let's do the live call-in show. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shahidra's such a personality too. I got to get her on. Just she gonna be on, but I got to get her on more often just to chat and talk and do stuff, interview people or something. All right, all right. Welcome, 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 everybody. All right, we're gonna get started. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for sharing the broadcast. We're gonna bring on our guests. Bobby Tucker, what's going on, my man? Glad you're here. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? Footprints in the sand. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. All right, so our guests here. I said it before, they're like family to me. People who I love and adore. I love their children as well. This is just amazing people. They have started a foundation that they are going to talk to us about today, that is going to be making an impact everywhere. You guys are going to know about it. You guys are going to hear about it. You guys are going to see about it. It is. It's gonna be something that's gonna be it's gonna make an impact here soon, but I believe the impact it's gonna make long term is gonna be something people remember, and you guys are gonna remember. You heard it here first, El Lucas live about this great family foundation that is gonna be started by my great friends here. I want to welcome to the show my friends Sean and Shahidra Strong. Welcome to the show. How you guys doing?
Hey, hey.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up? People who I love so much. Now, before the show, we was doing some stuff, and Sean said Shahidra's gonna be doing all the talking. She the talker in the family. That's
Mhm.
what he said. We gonna find out. Now,
I
if
get
y'all
it.
know him though, you guys know Sean is like just this super calm, laid back guy. Go with the flow. Whatever
Always.
works for you. No
Always.
problem. All good. And Shahidra is like the cheerleading force that's like, let's make stuff happen. So
I
they are
am. I'm
power
everybody's hype
dynamic.
man. That's like that's like my catchphrase. I'm the hype man all the time.
I love it. Everybody needs a Shahidra. Everybody needs a hype man in the corner to keep things moving and get things going. Welcome to the show. Again, so glad you guys are here. You guys have started something special, and I want us to jump into it. And then we're gonna break it down from
Yeah.
there. And I was fortunate enough to hear more about it, and I was just amazed. First of all, the name of what you've created is absolutely phenomenal, and I believe the work you guys are going to do is absolutely phenomenal. Can you guys introduce us
Oh.
to what you've recently given birth to that's going to be a blessing to so many people?
Yeah, I we are so excited. I actually reminded Sean, it was probably a couple of years ago. You had Sean on the show and he kind of alluded to what we were doing, and I was like,
Mm.
no. But we are
This is years in the
so
making. I didn't even know that.
yeah. Yeah, we have been talking about it for a few years, kind of going back and forth. And with us having a young family, sometimes it can be hard to look at the vision for what you want to do and really just start it. But we took some time, kind of really thought it out, sought God on what it needs to look like when we want to start it. And we are so excited that we are now, and we can now say, should I say, that Strong Family Wellness is in full effect. It's a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization. Our greatest strive with it is honestly just to help. I know, yeah, round of
We're excited.
applause.
We're excited. Amazing. Amazing. Yes.
Yeah, our greatest strive with that is just to establish healthy families and stronger communities through like a holistic wellness approach, but not just from eating well and exercise, which is Sean's niche inside of obviously our wellness approach.
All right.
But it extends greater. Our mission is definitely to look at our legacies and how we build those, establishing those legacies through mental, physical, and spiritual wellness. So that's that holistic piece, but really making sure that families as a whole can have a legacy of emotional wellness, physical wellness, spiritual wellness, and really helping bring those types of things to the community that we're in right now while we're raising our family and building our legacy. So, that's why we do different events that bring that holistic approach. And soon, we'll be bringing more events that focus more on mental wellness and then spiritual enrichment too.
I love it. I love it. People are celebrating.
Yeah.
If you guys put some hearts, show some love,
Uh,
celebrate in the comments.
thank you.
Where
Thank
people are
you.
excited for you guys. Let's give them another round of applause. We are excited. Let's hit them with the DJ horn. Let's celebrate them today.
Right.
They are,
That DJ horn is my favorite. Do that again. Do
that's
that again.
that's how you know. Hit it one more time. One more time for it.
Yes,
Yes. So we love it. We are celebrating this amazing
definitely.
foundation that you guys, Strong Family Wellness, is
Yeah.
going to make a huge impact. Shout out to Cork and Canvas, Lisa. Thank you for showing love. She's somebody who knows what it takes to start something. She started many things,
Yes.
including her
Yes.
nonprofit Aspire and the wonderful work that they're doing. There's just so much, and there's room for so many, right? I think a lot
Right.
of times
Right.
people
Right.
start different things and everybody has stuff going on. It's like there's room. There's grant dollars out there. There's
Yep.
people in need. There's consumers.
Yeah.
There's people who need the help and support. So I love when we can all come together and celebrate something like this. Sean, she talked a little bit about the physical wellness. Now we're gonna break it all the way down because y'all said we got spiritual wellness, we got emotional wellness. I don't know, when
Absolutely.
y'all said a lot of wellness, it was like
It,
a
it
Oh
lot
yeah.
of we going
because you
into a
know
lot of
what?
wells to pull out things to help us now.
Yes.
So Sean, when
Yes.
we talk about physical wellness, when you think about that as something that you major on, talk to us about how much what it meant to you to bring this, not just something you've done through other organizations, but bring it home for you. What does that mean to you?
It really means a lot because I've had the opportunity to do a lot within the community, and for other organizations. And when we really looked at it, it's like what are we doing for ourselves, and what's the vision that we want moving forward.
Right.
Um, but yeah, most definitely. And the crazy thing about it, a lot of the foundation of strong family wellness, um the opposition and a lot of struggles that we went through physically, mentally, and also spiritually, um and the things that were able to endure. It's kind of like the foundation of the nonprofit. So I'm really excited for everything that we're going to do. And the most important thing, we allow God to really lead us and guide us, and allow Him to speak to us with a lot of the direction and with the vision that we wanted to go in. So
I love that. To speak to physical wellness without speaking to spiritual wellness is a recipe that doesn't often lead people to the levels of long term success that they want.
Right.
And Shahidra, to you, when you think about the importance of spiritual wellness, what does that even mean? Okay, I know how to lift weights and get strong. I can run a little bit and drop a couple pounds. I can eat a little less or eat a little more, right? And
Right.
I can
Right.
scientifically change my body, right? Eat more calories, build muscle, get bigger.
Hmm.
Eat less, run more, get a little leaner, build my whatever, right? There's formulas
Yeah.
for that. Very simple stuff. Get your fitness pal, you get your whatever apps and you make that happen. We're talking about spiritual
Yeah.
wellness. I don't know that there's an app for that. So talk to me about what that means to help people in their spiritual wellness. What does that even mean?
So, a lot of what happens spiritually is also what's happening naturally. So we look at a lot of times a spiritual nature as something that it takes more like an epiphany or a light bulb moment to be able to start to grow. It's just like it is in the natural for us. As a Christian organization, one of the things that we firmly believe is that your relationship with God is directly tied to that physical wellness and to that mental wellness. That's the spiritual piece, directly making sure that your relationship with God is growing and enriching over time. And through generations, we want to be able to see generations of families that also have strong family relationships with the Lord that as a whole can grow together. You know, a lot of times you have like those families where it's like everybody had a praying grandmother. Some families didn't have a praying grandmother,
That's
but we can
true.
change that. You know, some families say, well, my dad was doing this and my mom was in church. But guess what? We can change that. You know, the narrative is ours to rewrite. The narrative is ours to change right now. And with what we looked at with Strong Family Wellness, is really looking at changing those things and enriching our lives to the point where we show by example to our children how we live, how we work, and what we do in service to the Lord, and how all of that ties in to our physical wellness and to our mental wellness. So that's one of the ways that we look at spiritual enrichment is definitely through making sure that we break it down and understand where it ties to. It ties to everything. And
Mm,
your relationship with God, you know, a lot of people just like to say, well, my relationship with God is my own. It is, but your relationship with God directly impacts your children. It directly impacts the work that you do for your job. It also directly impacts the community that you live in, because you can either be salt and light or you can be dry ground. Pick one. You know, like,
mm,
you can be one or the other. And when we look at building stronger communities that have a strong, healthy spiritual relationship with the Lord, that comes through many different ways: praying, worshiping, being plugged into a local assembly, you know, and being surrounded by people that want the same thing, you know, that want to be able to say, what may have come before me may not have been the best, but what's going to come after me will definitely be the best. So that's
mm.
how we tie that spiritual wellness in there too.
Woo, you talking legacy. We talking about changing generations, right? People are
Absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
I
Because
find it to
we
be
don't
a
have a choice.
fascinating yeah, I find it to be a
Yeah.
fascinating discussion around what people call generational curses. And we
Right.
have a
Right.
concept that a parent can pass on problems to their child. Right? Now
Right.
again, let's
Right.
go to the science of it. People can say if your parent struggle with alcoholism, you are genetically predisposed to potentially having issues with alcohol. You might not want to drink too much, right? You might want to be
Right. Right.
careful because you are scientifically proven to be
Scale it back.
genetically predisposed. Right. You might want to
Yeah.
leave. You might want to stay away from that a
You
little
might
bit.
want to walk away. Go
You
to
might
go
just
the
want to
other
walk
way.
away from the bar, right? You might want to do that. But also
Yeah.
spiritually, we are passing things on, and sometimes we're just throwing
Right.
our camera to the left. You know, sometimes I'm not sure what happened. Sometimes
I
didn't we
did.
say you shouldn't
I
be
had
drinking?
thrown.
I just said be careful when you're drinking. She was like,
No, this is water.
"Oh, okay. I didn't know you slapped your camera out the way. I didn't
Hot
know what
coffee.
happened. I thought
You know how I feel about my coffee. I have not. I only had one coffee today too, so that's why my camera's hiding.
you
It's the coffee.
she is a coffee drinker. She is absolutely a coffee drinker. So when we think about generational curses, we think about what we can pass on to our children, and a lot of times what it is are simply
Yeah.
bad habits, right? Like sometimes it's like it wasn't this super mystical thing. It was like, no, your children saw you drinking too much, doing things that were
Literally.
unhealthy. Like your children may walk into the background and see you on a live stream and see you doing
See
that.
what
That might be what they see. Uh,
Welcome to wellness, folks. Okay, our kids are everywhere. If you
Welcome
know
to
our
the
kids,
strong family. They have a very
if we
strong. It's like the
if
proud family. It's the
we split them
strong
up,
family,
they're all here. It's okay. We
right?
have a house.
They come
Welcome
through. They
welcome
come
to our
through.
humble abode.
Yes, thank you for welcoming us into your home. So I love what you guys are doing because you guys are talking about changing legacy. You're talking about changing generations. You're talking about again. You grew up in a home where people are also eating unhealthy. It's not just we think of things like alcoholism and
Yeah.
drug use or something as the problems. There's a lot of people who are
Yep.
taking drugs of sugar, right? Me and you
Yeah.
like a good cup of coffee, but you know we got to be careful. We don't want to overdo that either. You know, we want to be a little careful. Caffeine is a drug.
What's over? You know, I think that's a range.
That's arguable. Okay, there's a range. There's a fair range for that. So your kids grew up seeing that. Or we fry all of our foods. There's people who fry everything from chicken to the vegetables to the Oreos, right? You frying Oreos. We really are pushing it now. Okay, I mean the Oreos already unhealthy.
Fried Oreos with you, Lucas. You not about to come for me. Like it's not happening.
I did not know I was talking about all your favorite stuff. All right, now that we can't be
It,
frying Oreos. Like how?
I haven't had a fried Oreo in a long time, but yeah, it's still. I get the point. You know, I
Okay,
think we
okay.
should
I'm
talk
not saying
about blessings. Like talk about those things.
right. So when we're talking about wellness, we're gonna step back off of the coffee and the Oreos, but it's a lifelong thing. It's a lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
So, Sean, when you think about this in the lifestyle, there's so many people who have done extreme hip hop step with you. I mean, this area, people around here, you guys know Sean is that guy. Shout out, I think Rochelle was on here too. We know her doing the Zumba. And you guys just have a great reputation for doing fun fitness. That's all I can say. Like you're soaked in sweat, but you don't want to stop because your song is on. And you're like, wait a minute, this is my song. Wait a minute. 1-2 step. I'm just going to keep going. When you think about that and people's choice to even work out and or eat right, when you think about what Strong Family Wellness is going to do to help educate people about the importance of physical fitness and all around wellness, Sean, what do you think of? What comes to mind? What are you going to encourage people to do when it comes to taking matters into their own hands when it comes to their own personal wellness?
So I would just say I would encourage somebody to just start somewhere. Everybody don't like step Zumba. Fitness comes in so many ways, but find something that you love to do and just be consistent with it. Form some self discipline. Also, put people around you that's going to support you and push you to become a better you. And I always tell people, and I feel like, it's crazy how, like, when we thought about doing a nonprofit, it came from a lot of people. Um, what we exemplified to the community, we always worked out together. And through the togetherness, we grew closer as a family. And so and even through the process of losing all the weight and everything, I always tell people, focusing on my physical wealth, the mental health, and also my spiritual wealth made me a better person, and I was able to become a better version of myself, and I was able to be better for my family, better for even my job and even the community. So I find myself in a place now where I'm just pouring out, but I was able to focus on myself and take the time. But I would say just start somewhere, just be consistent, and put a group of people around you that's going to support you, and push you, challenge you, and so yeah.
I love it. I love it. In just a minute, for those of you who tuned in, we are going to have Dante. You know him as DG. He's a master trainer for Extreme Hip Hop. We're going to have him on here in just a minute. Him and Sean are going to talk to us about a special event coming here to Canton, Ohio. We kicked it off last year, was the first annual. And people say first annual, that means I got to do it again next year. And then next year comes real fast, right? You're like, are we going to do it
Got it.
again? Or
Oh yeah,
not, right? And
every year.
you guys are doing something even bigger and better this year. So you guys stay tuned. If you came tuned in to see Dante, he's going to be on in just a second. He is already on camera behind the scenes, ready to roll, ready to go. He looking a little swole too. He look like he been. I don't know if he just do hip hop. I don't know how you just step on a board and get arms as big as his arms. I don't know. But whatever, we gonna find out. I don't know. I don't know. He must step up there with some extra weights in his hand or something he ain't tell us about. We didn't know, but we gonna find out. We gonna find out. So, Shahidra, you
Yes.
are a mother of four,
Four.
four
Yeah.
wonderful children. You know I love your kids. You guys know I love your children, right?
They
You guys,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
are
I,
theirs.
I, yeah. And if I'm around them, and they're climbing all over me, y'all fussing at them. I'm not. I'm like, come to Uncle Lucas. I love y'all. Come on, right?
You be like, get your kids, man.
Y'all like, come on. Y'all like, get off it. Leave him alone. He trying to, he busy. I'm like, nah, come on, come on.
No,
Let the
theirs.
little children come unto me. That's I'm like that, right? Real Christ-like, like let the children come to me. So,
Next.
Shahidra, as a mother, when you think about family wellness, I mean, your last name, I don't know how you guys, I don't know if you guys went on Google and just stole the name or like you guys got registered the domain. You was like, we gonna call ourselves Strong and then we gonna build something in about 10, 15 years. I don't know. But when you think about a strong family, Shahidra, talk to us about a strong family and why that's a part of this vision.
Absolutely. A strong family is a part of this vision because we recognize that our kids are not just ours to raise, but they're ours to give back to the community too. Eventually they'll become adults. And I was thinking about this the other day when it comes to, in particular, like our sons. Undisciplined young men become undisciplined adults. We talk a
Mm.
lot about sacrifice, commitment, discipline, self discipline. We talk a lot about that with our kids at a young age because it's not a foreign concept to them. To be honest, it's just a concept that hadn't been taught until it's an issue and they have to be taught it. So, a
Right.
strong family means that we implement these types of things in their lives at a young age. When they see it mirrored, along with being taught it, the hope is that now that they've been given to us and we give them to the community because they're going to be grown one day and we give them there and they're in whatever communities they're in, that those principles now follow them where they go. And it's just a trickle down effect. It keeps going. A strong family for us in our house looks like a family that is okay sharing. We have a lot of families and a lot of grown adults that are scared to share. They're scared to share their emotions. They're scared to share how they feel about something. They're scared to raise questions. For us as strong family, is putting a good environment around our kids where no, you're not always going to get what you want.
Hmm.
And no, there are some feelings that
No
you
is a
have to.
very important word in the house.
Yes, yes. It's a big one in our house. Can I have no?
All right. You have no problem with
But giving them an environment where they're comfortable with it. It may take time for them to be comfortable with it, and an environment where each of them understand we see them individually. That's the one thing as a mother that I absolutely will always strive to be, is a mother that sees each and every one of them for who they are, not for who I've drummed up in my mind over time
it.
they should
Mm.
be, but who they are. I shameless plug, I just wrote a mom session kind of about making their marks in the sand. And it was when we went to Disney. We took the kids to Disney for Christmas, and they made these lines in the sand. Everybody did their own kind of thing. And it dawned on me that even at a young age, they're trying to make their mark wherever they are. And
Mm.
we don't put a strong nucleus home around them, they're just going to be all haywire trying to figure out whether they're accepted in a place. But if we show them that acceptance at home, they won't go out into the world looking for all of this acceptance because they never experienced it. This is home where they can experience acceptance and love for who they are. If one kid doesn't want to play sports, it's okay. If one kid likes to cook, that's amazing. Like I said in the beginning, I'm a hype man, but trust me, I'm the hypest at home. Okay. Ask any of
Okay.
my kids,
Clean
they'll
that
tell
room.
I,
Yes. Wipe that counter. Oh, I see you wiping that counter. Okay.
I see you taking the trash out, son. You know,
Okay. Let's go.
I want them to see a mother as a wife that exemplifies how to be a good support system and a good partner to her husband. I want them to see that at home first. So yeah, some people are always like, she's your biggest fan, Sean. Absolutely, all day. And if you ask my kids, I'm their biggest fan too. I'm their
I
biggest fan.
love
Their
that.
biggest, whatever it is, because I want each and every one of them to know I see you. A lot of
Yes.
times we struggle as adults because we don't feel seen. And I was blessed enough to be in a household where I was seen. I was
Mm.
seen, I was understood, and I was around a community that seen me and understood me, from a spiritual community to a physical, natural, and work environment too. It didn't prevent struggles as an adult, trust me, but
Right.
it did give me a good foundation to fall back on and something to mirror for my own kids. Hey, this is a family. We see you. You don't ever have to work hard for it. You don't have to beg for it. We see you. We see you for who you are. And I think that's what we strive to do with Strong Family Wellness, is bring that feel to our community. Each person that comes into, whether it's a step class or, steps into like a mom session that I may write, I see you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's healthy. It's no longer a narrative that says I gotta work and be so loud to be seen, or to be heard, or but now you're in a community that feels you, that knows you, and it's a safe space for you. So that's what we kind of look for, and that's what I think a healthy family is.
Shahidra. Whoo.
Yeah.
We'll take a
And
sip
I
here.
I only had one cup of coffee today. Okay.
Drop the mic.
You on here. You just on fire out
Where's my
here. I mean, absolutely amazing. You are inspiring the audience. You guys hit some hearts, hit some likes. Let us know if you guys like what she just said. Put something in the comments. Let us know if you like what she is sharing there. You guys, this is powerful, powerful stuff. This is they talk about a movement. People talk about This isn't just a thing. This is a movement. It really is about movement. It's about forward progress. That's what really God is all about. He's about upward movement. He's about elevation. He's about people rising up and becoming their best self and becoming wholly healthy. Not only wholly healthy, healed. Like that's what God is, a God of wellness and healing. Not like I healed you once, I'll be back tomorrow to heal you again. Right? He would like get up off your bed and walk. I'll be back next Tuesday because you're probably gonna be back on your bed again. Like it wasn't like that. It was like, let's develop the habits of health. Let's develop the habits of strong families. Let's develop the habits of long-term wellness. Let's figure out what that is, because a lot of it is spiritual, it's mental, it's emotional, it's psychological. It's not just physical. Everybody knows what to do. Everybody knows what not to eat. That doesn't make it easy not to eat it. Everybody knows they should work out some. And I travel a lot now, and I'm in different time zones. I be like, I'm gonna get up and go to the gym at the hotel, and I'd be in a different time zone. I don't know what day it is. I'm like, wait, what? Right? And I got a business to meet with in a few hours. I'm like, am I really about to go down here and do this? It takes dedication. It takes commitment. And then it takes people like you all who are bringing great things to our communities to help us have more options so that we can learn, so that we can be healthy, and so that long-term we can have generations of well families and have a healthy community. So I want to thank you guys both. Shahidra, you're going to leave us here in just a second.
Bye, guys.
But we thank you so much. Everybody loves Shahidra. Everybody needs a Shahidra. Put that in the comments. Everybody needs a Shahidra. Right? You need a hype man in your corner. Everybody needs one. People are shouting you out, showing you love in the comments. You are a dynamic force.
I'm going to put that on a shirt for you, babe.
Yeah, put it on a shirt for me.
You should wear it, Sean. You wear it.
Yeah, I'll wear
it. He be like, everybody needs a Shahidra, but not mine. He's like, she's mine. No, he's be like, you can't have mine. All right? Everybody needs one. Just get you one. Get your own. That's what it
so on your shirt should say, I have a Shahidra.
right, exactly. Right. Everybody has one. Like, yes, you need a Shahidra? I got a Shahidra. Everybody. Roselle is mad that I keep talking about it. Listen, Roselle, I'm in the struggle too. I understand. No, I'm not. This bitch is eating wrong. One more time. She said I'm disconnected. Feel attacked. No, Roselle, I get it. I be traveling. I get free food. I travel. They feed me for free. I be out there like, no, I'm a pass. And I'll be like, nah, bring it back. So, it's real. So appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Shahidra, any closing comments, thoughts before you leave us and we bring on our next guest? Any closing thoughts from you?
You know what? I'm so excited and grateful, for us to be able to be here, not just to share about it, but I think, to give Strong Family Wellness a voice, to give it a face, and to allow people to know, like, hey, we're going to be doing some things. It's exciting that we're going to be doing them. And it's exciting for people to know that beyond what they feel if they meet us, you know what I mean? That it's truly what we strive to be. Like I said, we are not void of struggle. We are not void of obstacles, whether it's parenting, marriage, individually as a man or even as a woman. We're not void of those struggles. We're just changing the narrative. We just choose that the narrative going forward will be, okay, what does God say? Just like, what does he say about this vision? Where does he tell us to go? What does he tell us to do? So I'm excited. I thank you so much. It's always fun to come on. We love you guys. So it's always great. Even our fun.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Shahidra. Thank you for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean, I'll be back with you in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to watch this promo video of a special event coming up. So if you haven't shared the broadcast, or you already did you know you can share it again? And then it's going to reignite your audience to let them know. Or tag somebody if you're on Facebook. Say, at John Doe, at such and such. Let them know. Say, hey, tune in, check this out. And let them know that they're missing a great show. We are about to have a master trainer, an extreme hip-hop master trainer. They call him DG. Dante is about to be on. I know a lot of people tuned in to see him. We thank you guys who tuned in early and who are staying on. That dedication means a lot. Social media is pulling for your attention to switch off and go watch something else or do something else. So we thank you guys for being with us and for sticking it out and watching this and listening to this show. We really appreciate all of your love and support as we continue to move forward. If you have not yet liked Lucas Live Media, please like and follow Lucas Live Media on Facebook and on YouTube. We appreciate you so much. If you're watching us on LinkedIn, check us out on YouTube and Facebook at Lucas Live Media. We appreciate your support. We have more great things to come, more great guests to come, more great events. We got sports. We got more things coming soon. And we're going to be live at a special event coming really soon. We're going to be back at Canton McKinley's prom coming up in May as well. So you guys make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to check out this great promo video. Shout out to my wife, Kareem Marie. She was the brains behind this vision with Sean and Shahidra, bringing this thing to life. You guys check this out, and immediately following this video, I'm going to have my man Sean Strong back on with our guy, Dante, DG, Master Trainer, on with us in just a minute. Check out this quick video. Welcome to Canton, Ohio. Strong Family Wellness presents the Master Experience. You're invited to the ultimate weekend experience of fitness, wellness, and fun. On Friday, April 14th, join the brothers of Omega Sci-Fi for the official all-black affair. On Saturday, April 15th, join the largest fitness event in Canton, Ohio, Xtreme Hip Hop with DG. Also happening Saturday, join the second annual Health and Wellness Fair. This event is free to the community with free health screenings and resources. This weekend experience in the city of Canton, Ohio awaits you. Scan the QR code for more information. All right, everybody, we are on with our guest. Sean is back. You saw him before. He was on here before. And now we have Dante, Mr. DG, Extreme Hip Hop Master Trainer in the building. Dante, how are you today, my man?
Man, I'm living the dream. I'm excited to be on, man. Thank you, Lucas, of course. Amanda, your producer, Sean, his squad, Kayla, of course, Shahidra. So, man, I'm just honored and happy to be on here again for the second annual Master Experience weekend, man. So I'm honored. Thank you.
Man, so glad to have you here. It was an honor to have you on last year. Sean had told me about you. Sean had been telling me about you for some time before I got a chance to meet you. He said he's somebody who is dynamic in this area, somebody who has mentored him and helped him really change his life in a lot of ways when it came to fitness. And when I got the chance to meet you, I could see why. Just a genuine person. You're a person, you have a few followers. I don't know if you noticed, you got a couple followers. You got a few out there. 2 or 3. Okay. You got about 2 followers. But man, I was like, this guy is so genuine, so down to earth. I'm like, no wonder people are following him. Talk to us a little bit. And for those who may not have seen it last year, for those who may not know your story, talk to us a little bit about why you got into this health and wellness game for yourself, and then why you decided to become a master trainer for extreme hip hop.
Man, so first off, Lucas, man, it's hard coming behind Shahidra. So it's like having the preacher.
She's quite dynamic.
You know what I'm saying? That's like he go first, and then I'm supposed to come on stage and do something. But man, me and Sean connected. I was fortunate enough to certify him in his certification class for extreme hip hop. So we connected, and we called him Big Sean at the certification, not because of his size, but because of his big personality, man. And we just instantly connected. And I was fortunate enough to be his master trainer for the first couple years that he was an extreme instructor. So man, I just got my journey started through sports, man, and extreme hip hop, because I own a gym. It was another outlet of fitness, and like you said, it's more fun. So I can kill my class with a boot camp or a spin class, and then I can come back and call extreme hip hop the fun class, where everybody has fun but we work, you know. So that was my connection to it. I love music. I'm a musician. So and Lucas, you were there last year. Once people start hearing that banger, that song, they forget that they're even working out. You know, they're just having fun, sweating, and you want people to come in and just forget about everything that's going on in the world for that 60, 90 minutes and just have fun and get in shape. And me and Sean connected, man, on the level where, you know, people think that we look a lot alike. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to see what shirt he had on, because I have like 4 or 5 shirts picked out. Sure. I have 4 hoodies and different shirts, so I made sure, okay, whatever he comes out in, I'm gonna make sure. Last year we both kept the same hoodie.
Same
Um,
video.
Same hoodie. We didn't plan it, man, but it's just I'm just amazed, man, that I'm able to do something that I love and I enjoy. And Lucas, like you, I lost my mother in 2020,
Me too.
and
Same
that
here. Wow.
yeah, so
Mm.
that really forced me, man, to dig in deeper. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where the pandemic had just started kicking off. You know, we lost her right in the beginning of 2020, and the pandemic then hit, and then it was like, what do you do? And that's what led me to such a big social media following because I wasn't on social media before my mom passed. Man, we in a brick and mortar. We weren't. I was the guy that would not do online fitness because I didn't feel like I could connect with people online. You know, I need you in the gym so I could get in your face and yell,
Right.
and motivate you and high five you and I just wasn't into it, man. But we started doing a couple videos and everybody was at home at that point.
Right.
Nobody came out. So that's really when we started in 2020, man. We hit the pavement, and the objective is always to save lives, man. And I'm honored to be invited back for the second time. My dad always told me if they invite you back a second time, you must have did something right. So, I'm
That's
honored to be
right.
back the second time. Now, if they didn't call me, then I was like, man, something must have happened. But I appreciate it. I'm honored. And no matter how many followers, man, we get, we're always going to be that same amazing connection. Sean's the same way. If he's got 10 people in class or he's got 150 people in class, that same personable connection is always going to be at the forefront, man.
I absolutely love that. And to speak to our connection with losing our mothers in 2020 and the impact it had on our lives. I was on social media, but like you said about a following, I wasn't concerned about a following. I wasn't concerned about anything really. It was just, I mean, I was interacting. But then losing my mother was the thing. And in the pandemic, we all were sitting still. And some of us found that time to say, I'm going to take advantage and I'm going to engage these people. If they're sitting still like I'm sitting still, they need something to engage them. They need something to entertain them. They need something to help them with their wellness because, we were all sitting at home just,
Yeah.
not moving. It wasn't good. It wasn't good for a lot of people. And there's still a lot of people struggling to get out of that mindset because it really set a tone for them. And there's children who so many years of their your life was sitting still. They didn't move. So I love that you were inspired and that you took that inspiration and that you jumped in and you did something and it worked and you built that following. Whatever you were doing in that gym, it did translate online. Like it did reach people. It did make that impact. It made people want to lean in. It made people want to follow you around the country. Sean, when you see Dante traveling around the country, when you hear of his success, as someone who made an impact on you, what does it mean to you to see him continuing to thrive and shine in what he's doing?
I'll be honest, like I'm not surprised, and by the day, DG's his following is just continuing to grow. But DG, man, I'm proud of you, man, and it's only gonna get better. But DG has a special gift where he can just connect to people. When you take his class, you leave better than you came, and he also just the inspiring part. Sometimes it gets emotional, and when you can do that, and you do it well, consistently, like I said, I'm not surprised at all. And that's exactly why he's coming to the Master Experience in Canton, Ohio for this class.
I love it, Sean. You jumped into it. Let's talk about it. The Master Experience is coming to Canton, Ohio. Let us know, what is it for those who didn't come last year who don't know. Uh, when is it? Where is it? Talk to us about it. What is this Master Experience you're talking to us about?
So the Master Experience is exactly what the name is. It's a master experience. And I think when me and DG put this together, we kind of was feeding off the master trainer title, but you're not just coming to a class. You're not just coming to a health and wellness fair. You're coming to an experience. And when you leave, it's going to be an experience where like you're going to come back and you want to going to come back every year consistently. And this is why we strive to bring these type of events to the city of Canton because we've never had them before. So when I promote and put, hey, over 200 people are coming to Canton, yes, they're coming. And when I promote and say we're having the largest fitness event that the city has ever seen, yes, it's happening. And we spoke this thing into existence last year. People looked at me like I was crazy. And every time I promoted, over 200 people, and then it didn't really hit people until the actual day of the event, where somebody went live and all you see just people just kept coming to the Southeast Community Center like, man, what is this?
Right.
So yeah.
I am excited to be there. I was fortunate again to hear you talking about something. And I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I believe all things are possible. I believe in people. I believe in the power of God. I believe in the power of faith. I believe in the power of movement. I believe in the power of words. I believe we create things. Our reality is created by the things we speak into existence. It's more than just the same people say that you can speak it into existence. And they don't realize a lot of people are speaking death and detriment into their life. They're speaking problems. All they talk about is what's wrong and what's going bad and why things aren't working and things don't go in their favor. And what they're doing is creating more of it in their life. And they're like, I told you. It's like, no, you didn't tell me. You spoke it into being. You created it. What are you talking about? DJ, you're nodding your head. Talk to me. What do you think when it comes to that and people's ability to create their reality and speak things into being?
I mean, yeah, man. I think one of the most important things that hit home when you said that is I'm always telling people that don't focus on your current situation and what you physically look like right now, because how you look physically right now can impede where you're trying to go. So when I'm in those classes and I'm looking at people and they're feeling like discouraged, I'm trying to bring them to a point where don't focus on the weight that you're at now or the mental stumbles that you're hitting right now. Focus on that. What does it look like? What's the end goal look like? Because
Mhm.
where you are right now isn't where you're going to end up. So when we're curious, and to talk to Sean's point, I knew, because me and Sean connected and I knew the event was going to be big, right? But I didn't know it was going to be big. Like I was like, okay, okay. So me and
It's gonna
Sean
be
talked,
bigger this year, a lot bigger.
yeah, it's going to be big. Looking at, we were looking at the tickets at this point last year, like the when we promoted it and we hit the ticket sales, we were at the point that we had tickets this time last year. We hit that like maybe a month and a half ago, like the final ticket sales.
Amazing.
So when I actually pulled up to the venue, right? Because I pull up like I don't even know where I'm gonna park, like because I saw where am I going to park? And just to acknowledge, man, what you're saying about just people, me and Sean try to meet people where they are, and that's the important part is, and Shahidra was saying this earlier, we're not exempt to, and you said this about eating right and the struggles of the late night cravings and not wanting to get up and ride. I did a 13-mile ride today. I know, Sean, you run 20 mile you run 20 miles a day. So my little 13-mile was a drop bucket. But I
Not
just didn't.
anymore.
But I really thought about the people that I have to impact in Canton and when I go to Arizona, and those people are expecting greatness and they're expecting an experience. When you step into a Sean class and leave, he didn't provide you with a class. He provided you with an experience. And when you
Mm.
provide people with experiences, that goes from the class to Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday. They'll be like, man, Sean said something in class that made me think I can do this. He wasn't just yelling call. He said something that encouraged me. So that's what I feed off, man. And I'm from that cloth where I just believe in anybody. I'm crazy enough to believe that we can all make it. And no matter where you are, I'm gonna try to meet you where you are and take you through that finish line.
I love that. Our ability to truly create our reality in spite of the things that go wrong. And it is fascinating to hear someone like you say you're not exempt, because I think people look at you and they think, you guys is like, I mean, he must never have a late night craving. He must wake up and just be ready to jump and go for that ride or do that thing. Whereas the rest of us, I just ain't built like that. He's built like that because he's built like that inside. But the reality is, you built yourself up to have the discipline to be like that. And any
Yeah.
of us can build ourselves to be built like that because inside we all are great. we all have health and wellness. Our body is fighting to be healthy all day, every day. Your body wants health and wellness. Your body wants to live. Your body wants to thrive. We are the ones being counterproductive in some of our choices and some of our decisions. I love the ideas. I love the concepts. I love the inspiration and information. And what you said about Sean, you said when you come to his class, the way he treats you, and he said the same thing about you. And what it made me think was when you come to class, you get treated with class. You guys carry yourselves with class. And so you don't not just coming to work out, you're coming for an experience, which makes all the difference and makes people want to come back. So I love what's going on. Sean, I want us to shout out these sponsors real quick. Let me throw up this sponsor page. If you could let people know, talk to us a little bit about some of these great sponsors that have joined along to help support this great event.
So listen, I just want to quick shout out to our sponsors. They believe in a vision that we have to build a better community within the city of Canton. So I just want to run down the list real quick. Enrichment of Stark County, the Capital chapter of Omega Psi Phi, Jessica Danielle, the Nail Bar, Let's Get Healthy Cleveland, Colors Barbershop, Sarda, Equity House Consultant Firm, the Stark County Alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta, the Stark County YMCA of Central Stark County. Lorenzo Wells he's the store manager over at the AT&T store over on Whipple. My employer, Checkpoint Systems. Just want to thank Erica and Caitlin for your sponsorship. First Commonwealth Bank, Visit Canton, and also the Altman Health Foundation. Last but not least, Low Key Entertainment. We just want to thank you for your contributions and just to let everybody know our sponsorships went right back into the community. So last year we had a lot of people come from outside the city of Canton, and this year we wanted to make sure that the people within our community had the opportunity to experience the experience. And also we have the health and wellness fair. We're giving away so many resources to the community. And we brought in organizations that align with our vision. So we're going to be giving away free health resources. We're even giving away cash. We raised so much money, we're just going to pump it back into the community. Free haircuts, um, health resources, mental health resources. So even if you don't want to come work out, you can still come be a part of the event, even if you're going to be a spectator. We have so many organizations that's just going to come and be a resource to the community. So I just want to thank our sponsors. We really appreciate you and your contribution, so we can pretty much be a resource to the community.
I love it. One more time for the sponsors. You guys check out that list. Take a screenshot of that right now, and let's support these businesses. Jessica Danielle and the Nail Bar in Richmond, Visit Canton, YMCA, all of these organizations. Checkpoint, Lorenzo Wells, shout out to him. Altman let's Total Media. Shout out to Mark Bigsby and them.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about Mark Bixby. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
all Marv Lee's Colors Barbershop, all of them. I can't say them all here, but let's support them as they support us in supporting things like this. When people come together, they don't have to put their money where their mouth is. They can speak and say, "Oh, I like what you're doing. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be fun. Call me if you need something." And then you call people and they like, "I didn't mean, I was just saying that, But you reached out and those people did that, and it's just been I think that's just phenomenal that you've been able to raise the money you've been able to raise, sell the tickets you've been able to sell. So Sean, real quick, when and where is the event? Where can people get tickets? Is it still tickets available? People see DG. Some people have never met him in person. They say, I've seen him online. I want to come meet him in person and figure out how he got so swole stepping up and down on a board. You know what I'm saying? What did he do? How did he do that? That board must have some spinach in it or something. He got the Popeye arms. I don't know what's going on. So how can they come to the event? How can they get more information?
So if you can look on my page, there's a link that includes the fitness class or the fitness experience, and also so Saturday, April 15th, we're going to kick off the health and wellness fair at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Please come and just come get these resources that we're going to provide to the community. And then at 12 o'clock p.m. sharp, we're going to kick off the step experience class with DG. So once again, Saturday, April 15th. Look on my page. It's all over social media, or you can visit the Master Experience 2023 page. All of the links are in there, and I just want to give you um, a quick just disclaimer: the tickets are almost sold out. We didn't announce it, but we already sold out like 2 times, and DG kept asking us, "Hey, should we keep bumping up capacity?" So there's going to be over 200 people in one room. The energy is going to be crazy, and so listen, if you want to be a part of the experience, go purchase your ticket now. So yeah,
You, all right, hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. I've never heard of such a thing. We already sold out twice, and we had to keep upping the numbers to let more people in. That is absolutely incredible. People are coming from all over. I met last year. I saw people come from all. I'm like, where are you from? They're like, I'm from Detroit. I'm from Cleveland. I'm from Pittsburgh. They came from all over to come to this experience, and it's only getting bigger and better. You're gonna have to keep. I don't know if the venue's gonna be able to hold it. I don't know if we're gonna have to do this twice a year. I don't know what
we're
the
going to
future
need a
holds,
bigger
but
venue next year, most definitely, most
that's
definitely.
that's exciting. I don't know. They're gonna run out of venues around here. We're gonna have to figure something out. But that's absolutely incredible, gentlemen. The audience, everybody out there, you guys, please check out, follow Sean. It's on social media. If you guys want more information, reach out to me. If you guys say it in the comments, if you want more information or you're looking to purchase tickets, make a comment. Say I want a ticket in the comments, and we'll go back and Sean or DG or Shahidra will come back and comment to you and give you the information and put the link in there so you guys can get your tickets. Somebody said we got to go into the Civic Center eventually. They got to take over. I don't know. I don't know what the biggest venue is anymore, but we're gonna have to figure it out and keep growing this thing. I'm excited to be a part of it. I'll be there. I'm excited for everything you guys are doing. Thank you guys again for your love and support of Lucas Live Media. Um, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for people rising together and us saying, let's support each other and let's find ways. I'm honored to do this interview and learn more about you guys and everything you guys got going on. DG, talk to us real quick. How can people follow you? Somebody out here just heard about how you're helping people online. So they may say, I can't always get to where he is, but I want to watch his journey. I want to learn from him. Maybe I need some advice in health and wellness. Maybe I need to put some money behind my own wellness, and I need to reach out to DG. I think he's the guy for me. How can they reach out to you?
Man, so today actually we just hit our 85,000 YouTube subscriber mark. So that's for us, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I mean, we just, we started the channel organically, just like you started your channel. So you can definitely follow us on YouTube. All of our social media handles are Fit with DG. So GETFITWITH and then DG. So getfitwithdg.com, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube are all Get Fit with DG. So that's how you follow us. That's how you find us. All the ticket links are on all of those social media platforms. So if you want to, check out how to get in touch with where I'm going to be next, what city I'm going to be next, I'll be in Arizona this weekend, Tempe, Arizona on Friday, and Avondale on Saturday, and Avondale on Sunday. So if you want to get tickets, you can go to getfitwithdg.com. And a quick shout out to, of course, Xtreme Hip Hop. So we just want to make sure, I just
Yeah.
always like to plug the brand. We do a great job of making sure that we put Xtreme in the forefront, because without Xtreme, I would have never connected with Sean. So I'm just, grateful for Xtreme Hip Hop. So shout out to them.
I love it. Gentlemen, fabulous job, wonderful job sharing with us about the wonderful things that are to come. We can't wait. Anybody out there who wants tickets or information, please say something in the comments. You guys don't want to miss this event, and don't be intimidated. If you like to move a little bit, you like to dance a little bit, you don't have to know all the steps and moves. You pick it up as you go. I did it. I jumped in there and I was like, I can do that. I can do that. And they teach you how to do it as you go. And by the time they get into the half hour in, you know all the moves. An hour in, you doing spins and you a pro. 2 hours in, you soaked in sweat, but you a master trainer. I thought I was gonna get certified. I said, wait a minute, I think they're gonna give me something, because it was so much fun and I got so into it. Gentlemen, thank you guys one more time for being my guests here on Lucas Live. I'll see you guys at the event, and we're gonna give people a special behind the scenes peek at what's going on at the event. Thank you guys so much. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you,
Thanks, Sean.
Lucas. Oh,
Thanks,
love you, bro.
DG. Love you guys. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for being here with us today. What a great episode we had of Lucas Live. Shout out to Sean and Shahidra Strong. Shout out to Dante DG, Extreme Hip Hop Master Trainer, for being here with us today. I am honored to continue to do this great show in honor of my wonderful mother, Vivian Rosetta Tyndale, who is certainly gone too soon. March 26, 2020, she was transitioned from this earth, but her spirit lives on in me and in all that we do. I smile, I laugh. This energy comes from all the love she gave me. So I want to share that love back with all of you. If you have not yet liked and subscribed to our channel, please do so at Lucas Live Media on Facebook, as well as Lucas Live Media on YouTube. We appreciate your love and support, and we'll see you guys next time on another episode of Lucas Live.